PlayStation is officially just giving up on their old games. PlayStation is officially just giving up on their old games. PlayStation is officially just giving up on their old games.
Why would you say that? Because every game on the PlayStation 5 happens to be a remaster or a remake from the PlayStation 4 generation. Ain't that why you guys asking for a Bloodborne remake, but yet Sony don't want to give you one?
Feels like they don't actually care about their retro franchises.
Oh, they don't care. Well, you know why they don't care? Because you people ain't gonna buy them. That's why they're going elsewhere. That's why people gonna pick up your games. Everybody's golf is now everyone's golf. It's like Sony chose the perfect name for it. It's everybody's golf. You know, everybody's golf is now everyone's golf. And yet you people have a problem. Sony, you know, they only gonna do it for the double A's. They ain't gonna do that for the triple ones. But guess what? All the AAA games are going to the PC. Just admit it, man. PlayStation is third party.
That made them popular in the first place. For the most part,
what made PlayStation popular was the third-party games. You know, the Capcom, the Squaresofts. That's what made PlayStation popular. I mean, yes, Gran Turismo was one of them. But that's about it. Because SOCOM, MAG, Folklore, Heavenly Sword, Warhawk, Starhawk, ain't none of these games got any play on the PlayStation console brand. And you people know it. That's why your games don't exist. Just like Resistance.
They've kind of just ignored it. And even more recent games that have become incredibly popular, like Bloodborne, they don't even acknowledge it. A couple days ago, literally.
Why would they acknowledge that? But they have not. If they have acknowledged every other game, like Days Gone, Last of Us, which happened to be from the PS3, Uncharted 4. So it's not like Sony's not doing it. They just know that you guys ain't gonna buy these games again. That's all it is.
A couple days ago was the 10th anniversary of Bloodborne, which seems like one of the most popular PlayStation 4 games ever. It didn't even get a tweet. But
it ain't any more popular than Elden Ring.
I want to talk about this today because yesterday there was a Nintendo Direct. Huh? A lot of people hated it. The main
Yeah, you got people like Jay Barry saying, look at it, they're going to show a bunch of Xbox games during this showcase just to find out that they were PlayStation ones, man. The PlayStation community is embarrassing.
PlayStation is worst final Nintendo Direct, but I had a pretty good time. Yeah, a lot of the games sucked, but it had Metroid, so I was happy with it. But there was
So just one game.
Thing exceptionally strange.
Oh, really?
New PlayStation games from PlayStation Studios, but not made by PlayStation.
Oh, here we go. They're not made. Oh, they coming up with the excuses already. Just admit that PlayStation is third party. Why do you guys keep changing the narrative? Oh, it's not Sony ain't working on it. And neither does Nintendo with Smash Bros. You know who helps work with that game? People from Namco. But that is Nintendo's intellectual property. No different than when Sega has, or should I say, outsources their games to whoever else makes the remakes for House of the Dead and Panzer Dragoon. Those are still very much Sega's own intellectual property. Why you capping, bro? I've noticed this in the community. Ever since Steam was going to Xbox, and now you got PlayStation dropping games on the Nintendo Switch day and date, mind you, with its PlayStation 5 counterpart, now y'all want to downplay it. Just admit it. Oh, well, they old games. Well, Sea of Thieves was an old game, and you still took that one as a victory.
And not exclusive.
Matter of fact, weren't you guys port begging for Halo Master Chief Collection? You know, games that came out over, 20-something, 25 years ago? And this is what y'all doing? So y'all want to sit there and say, it's because the games is old. Well, Halo Master Chief Collection was old. Gears Ultimate Edition was old. Sea of Thieves was old. All the games that you've been port begging from Xbox happen to be old, and yet y'all still acting like it's a victory.
The PS5. But let's talk about it because I think that Sony is starting to change their strategy.
Oh, yeah? Games still want another W. I told you that Sony would put games on the Nintendo Switch, and now look at it. Now look at it. Where's my credit, man? Where's my super chat? Where's my members? Where's everything that I stand for? Because you guys want to keep going against not the OGs, but I'm talking about the ones that keep hating on me. You guys want to keep saying that I'm wrong, but every time we do one of these videos, all we can sit there and say, GameStop with another W.
Double.
No, more like W. Say that again.
And not exclusive.
GameStop with another.
Let's talk about it because
GameStop with another.
Sony is starting to change their strategy.
GameStop with another. There you go.
They only want to have the biggest, craziest, flashiest games, but...
Oh, really? They want to have the craziest, flashiest games. Oh, really? Is that why they drop it on PC, buddy? Come on, man. The only people out here pushing out games is Microsoft, and you people know this. Cut the cap.
For their classic series, their classic...
What do you mean classic? Spider-Man 2 was a new game from Sony. Lost Souls Aside is a new game from Sony. Helldivers 2 was a new game for Sony, and it dropped on Steam. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, they just Sony just want to put their old game on Nintendo. They don't want to put the real AAA. Bro, the capping is unreal, bro. Like I've said, everybody's golf from Sony is now everyone's golf.
Okay, Pete.
Third party, full slate.
Other people kind of just do their best with it. Well, let's talk. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, here are the two games they revealed yesterday that, I mean, everybody is so confused.
What is there to be confused about? The only people that are confused is the PlayStation fanboy. What is you talking about? I knew this was going to happen. I told you that Sony would put games on Switch, and this ain't the first time they did it. They did it with Tumba. I told y'all they did it with Death Stranding. Sony did own a little bit of that game. They helped funded it with Kojima Production. That's why Kojima's probably like, okay, we're going to thank the PlayStation fans by putting our game on there first, which is probably more likely going to be multi-plat as well. You know, Kojima's doing them a solid. They're like, hey, Sony, you helped us with the first game. We'll put the second one, you know, time exclusive on your platform. How hard is that for you people to understand? Everybody's golf is everyone's golf.
But it's now been 24 hours, and they're releasing these completely new logos. If you grew up playing...
Oh, look at that, you see? Just like with the Sea of Thieves update on PlayStation, it seems like Sony's doing more for Nintendo. You know? Oh, no, we're not going to sit there and use that argument. Oh, they putting new logos, they changing up things. You know, Sony's finally doing something new and refreshing for their new audience that they're about to have on the Nintendo Switch.
Hot Shots Golf. On the PlayStation 1 especially, I put so many hours into Hot Shots Golf, they brought it back. We're getting a completely new Hot Shots Golf. Now, in Japan, it's always been called Everybody's Golf. They combined it. So now the complete name is going to be Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. But Patapon, I am obsessed with Patapon because I'm a big PSP fanatic. They're bringing them back. They're doing a remastered coupled collection with new features. These have been remastered on PlayStation.
Well, there you go. That's the PSP y'all want. Oh, what PlayStation to do a portal? Oh, they're going to do a portable, except they're just going to use Nintendo's. That's the difference. Sony don't need to make a portable. Why would Sony make a portable when they can just use the Switch as a basis for that?
PlayStation 4, but now they've actually fixed some of the glitches to timing and stuff. That very essential rhythm game. Bro, seeing these two logos in an official Nintendo Switch graphic is still surreal. What a time to be alive.
Well, that's fine. I told y'all this. I told y'all. Y'all know this. I've been saying this for the longest. Even before I even had a channel, bro. I knew where the direction of gaming was going, man. This is why when I make these videos, I'm always walking out with these W's. People have mentioned in the comment section, man, Gamester, you need to chill. You got so many W's that you don't even know where to... I can't even put them in the trophy case no more, man. I'm about to just start giving them to y'all. You know, here, Gamester with another W. Here you go, here you go, here you go. You know? This is ridiculous, bro. How did y'all not see this coming?
This is an official tweet by Nintendo.
Basically
advertising some great upcoming PlayStation games. But people are already beginning to say, okay, so it seems like what's happening is Bandai Namco
here we go.
has secured the rights. Now,
oh, you see? No, it did it. No, it did it. Look. You want to lie? Hold on. You want to lie? You want to play this game with me? Oh, what does it say right there? Oh! What does it say? What does it say? You said that Namco did this, right? What does it say right there? Licensed by Sony Interactive.
PlayStation.
Bring it back. Let's go.
But people are already beginning to say, okay, so it seems like what's happening is Bandai Namco.
Now you want to use Bandai Namco now. Now they don't want to sit there and say that Sony allowed it. See? They capping. They did the same thing with MLB. They did the same thing with Death Stranding. They're going to continue to do the same. And I'm telling you, more games are going to come. How many games is it going to take for you to listen, bruh? They can't believe it. The Sony stables, they can't believe it. It says it right there, Sony Interactive. This is a Sony IP. It has been a Sony IP since the PlayStation 1. You people know this, man. Why do you think this game was locked to the PlayStation for as long as it was? If this was really a Namco game, this game would have been available already on Xbox. And you know PlayStation has something to do with this because this is the type of behavior they do. When has Namco blocked a game from Xbox? But when has the last time Sony blocked a game to Xbox? Aha. You see, they did the same thing with Tumba. You know, you can get it on Switch and PlayStation, but Sony blocked it to go on what, guys? Xbox. So Sony's the one doing this. Stop acting like Namco. Namco bought the rights and... Yeah, bro, y'all capping. It's official.
Secured the rights. Now, Bandai Namco has actually been doing other stuff.
No. Bandai Namco is help publishing the game. Sony very much owns these intellectual properties. That's why these games haven't came to another platform since now. Stop the cap, bro. This is crazy, bro.
PlayStation, but they already have commercials ready. They already have advertising. They already have.
This is not Namco's game, and you people know it. Just look at the reaction. This man knows he's lying.
Media blitz going on.
Look at that
for these games.
All that for Nintendo, but they couldn't do it for y'all, huh? Look at that. It says it right there at the bottom. Sony Interactive. This is Sony's game, bro.
So cool to see Patapon coming back. God, I love Patapon. Bandai Namco is already putting more effort into preserving and marketing PlayStation classics.
That's not true. That's not. See, this is where you guys don't know what you're talking about. It is Sony's game. What are y'all doing, man? I don't know how many times I gotta. Sorry for raising my voice, but how many times do I gotta explain this? So would you say that Forever Entertainment owns House of the Dead and Panzer Dragoon because they made the remake? Oh no, Sega owned it. They just outsourced it to somebody else to make the game. What is wrong with you people? All this so you can cap for PlayStation? This is ridiculous, man.
That Sony themselves has done in the last 15 years.
It is
sick to my stomach. Now I think this person's being hyperbolic.
I know y'all like Gamester. Calm down. We understand you. Calm down. We know. It's ridiculous.
Be silly. They have championed some classics.
All because they don't want to admit that PlayStation went full third party. They thought this was never gonna happen. Y'all thought that what I was saying was untrue, and it blew up in your faces. Once again, J-Bar is going to be filled with Xbox games just to find out that they were PlayStation ones. You guys are doing this to yourself.
They'd have the medieval remake in Shadows of Colossus, but definitely for easily the last 8 or 9 years, Sony has been dead silent about their classics other than drip feeding us stuff on PlayStation Plus Premium. But I have seen people saying, okay, if all 3 of these games, Freedom Wars Remastered, Hot Shots Golf, Patapon, if those can all be licensed, if those can be...
Damn, they're getting Freedom Wars 2 as well? Wow.
If those can be brought back, maybe they can bring back Bloodborne. Bloodborne is also technically under the Japan...
No, because they're not... See, this is what you're not understanding. Just like what y'all say with Microsoft and how they don't care about their audience, they don't care about you. They're focusing on their new audience. They're focusing on the audience that could potentially give them more money than what you fools are doing on PlayStation. This is why I kept telling you, buy your own games. Stop buying Stop buying Xbox games. Buy your own titles. Support your own titles. You want exclusivity, then you support them on your platform. But by you buying Xbox games, then Sony sees this. They're like, oh, wow, let's put games on the market that actually will buy our games. That's what they're doing.
IP. Now, thus far, this very much seems like a big pivot from what PlayStation has typically been up to.
Oh, what they typical. Got him.
By far,
he's capping.
The company, the studio that people have talked about the most as sort of the canary of the coal mine when it felt like PlayStation kind of pivoted tactics is Japan Studio. Their major reason he left is because he felt weird about the fact that
they just don't want to admit it, guys. You know, I mean, let's not forget Lego Horizons. Y'all capped for that. Oh, Sony put that one because they didn't want it. You know, This is all y'all doing, man. Sony's third party like Xbox. Keyword, I told you. Like Xbox. I told you. But y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all thought Sony really cared about its people. They cared about their consumers. We're laughing at every single one of you dummies. And at the end of the day, this is not hurting anybody. If you want to buy it on PlayStation, that's fine. But I will say one thing. If I'm buying games like this, I would rather buy them on the Switch because a portable option would just seem far better than playing on PS5. It would. Portable, I can take it on the go and play it at home. PS5, I can't do. Oh, I can play it on my portal. I don't want to play it on the portal. It's trash. It's streaming. I'd rather play it the way that I can get it on Switch.
Shutting studios down. Shuhei Yoshida says that Japan studio was shut down. Shuhei Yoshida says that Japan studio was shut down because PlayStation does not want AA games.
Yeah, they don't want AA games, but guess what they've been making? AA games. AA games is what's keeping Sony afloat. Astrobot, Returnal, even though, like, you have to understand, Sony hasn't had a real successful AAA game since Marvel Spider-Man 2. You people know this. This is why I told you this was a problem that has been stemming for a very long time. Now they got to double back and be like, dang, AA's is where we can make the money. We got to, remember I said Sony might become the next Nintendo, and this is what they're doing.
They only want AAA. But here is the main reason I want to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
I think that, in a way, PlayStation has perhaps, and I'm being very optimistic here,
Go ahead.
They've perhaps found a way to have the best of both worlds.
Oh, but when it's Xbox, it's the worst. You're losing games, you're losing exclusives. But when it's PlayStation, it's the best of both worlds. How come y'all didn't say that when it was on PC? How come y'all didn't say that? Now you say it because the writing is on the wall, bro. It's done. I heard Gravity Rush is coming back too, so that's happy that you put that, but it's also going to be for the Nintendo Switch. Sorry to break it down to you. It is what it is.
Where they can focus their budget, their time, their marketing on the big AAA stuff.
But that would mean they like Microsoft then. The same company that you guys was against. The console war was over, bro. It was already over. I told y'all this was going to happen. Y'all didn't believe it. You had faith in the company more than you had faith in the gamers that was telling you to stop this garbage. Now you can tell these ponies are losing it, man. They're making fake Xbox accounts to troll. Bro, I've been getting a lot of hate mail on Xbox because of this. Y'all that petty, bro. Grow up. Hiding your trophies, hiding your achievements. This is what you do. You throw rocks at people's home, but then you run away and lock the door.
To make, hopefully, billions of dollars and sell PlayStations.
How would this sell PlayStation? I don't need a PlayStation for this. I don't need a PlayStation to buy Patapon. I don't need a PlayStation. Matter of fact, Nintendo has offered the superior experience because for games like that, I can play them at home and play them on the go, which I can't do on PlayStation. So therefore, the Nintendo Switch has the superior version of my PlayStation games.
But at the same time, they're going to make it so they can license their older games. They can basically say, all right, other people, you're allowed to remaster this, to do whatever you want. We want a big cut. Like this. People are basically being like, okay, Sony has now officially started licensing out their dormant intellectual property to third parties.
But there you go.
We've seen this now in 2023 with the Fantavision remake. We've seen this year with the Freedom Wars remaster, Patapon, and Everybody's Golf. These all being
so you just admitted that they're PlayStation games. That's all we needed to hear.
By Bandai Namco. It seems like we could be getting other remasters as well. Games that maybe deserve to come back, like Gravity Rush.
And why are they coming back? Because they see Nintendo gamers buying these games and not y'all.
Tokyo Jungle. Games that are not just incredibly good, but hundreds of millions of dollars for very minimal work. I think they're trying to replicate that in the gaming business. Okay, we have this back catalog that everybody still wants, but
Microsoft's doing the same thing. They're giving their back catalog of games to PlayStation, right? Forza Horizon 5, that would be a back catalog. Sea of Thieves, these would be back catalog games. Even Indiana Jones would be a back catalog game. It came out 6 months on PC and Xbox, and then they're dropping it on whatever platform Microsoft. I told you guys, exclusives is done. Exclusives is over. I told y'all
want to focus our efforts, our time, our development, our marketing on these games. what if we license it out to studios that we know are good, that know what the hell they're doing, that know how to put something out? And the reason I'm excited about this is because...
Oh, you're excited about this. Because if this was Xbox, you'd be sitting here saying that they're dead. But go ahead.
Not only does Bandai Namco rock, I think I like the idea that if these games sell good, the studios are now on their own incentivized to make their own sequels.
Yeah, and that has more to do with multi-platform.
The pun 4.
Let's not forget, Sony didn't do this for you. They did it for the Nintendo gamer, because they know Nintendo gamers buy games unlike you.
Their Hot Shots Golf is coming out. That's extremely cool.
You already know that game's going to sell way better on Switch. Y'all know this, man. Cut the cap. We already know this.
What about a Gravity Rush 3? We already know they're...
Gravity Rush 1 and 2 is coming. It is coming.
Or crazy weirdness like Knack.
Like I said, they don't want to admit, I'm going to end the video here, they don't want to admit that PlayStation is third party. I told y'all, I warned y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. I told you. It's funny because I even got live streams that tell people, actually, you know what? Hold on.
Oh, it's coming. He said that? Does he not know it's coming, bro? Did he really say that, bro? It's coming. It's coming to... Oh, my bad. It's coming to Nintendo Switch too.
Woo! Who told you that first? Let's hear it, Gamester. Keep going.
Yeah, you almost be laughing, bro, when I see these Sony games pop up on Nintendo Switch too, bro.
Woo! Super hot fire! Oh, who told you this? I've been telling y'all. Oh, let's hear it again.
Oh, my bad. It's coming to Nintendo Switch too.
Woo!
Yeah, you almost be laughing,
Let's
bro,
hear
when
it.
I see these Sony games pop up on Nintendo Switch too.
I had a whole thing when I was playing this game. We was talking about Sony games going to the Nintendo Switch as well. Look at that. What y'all gonna say now, huh? What are y'all gonna say?
Nice.
It's done. End it.
It's a fun game, though.
Like I said, man, they don't want to hear the truth. It's okay, guys. It's fine. I can sit there and tell these people for days the truth. Games still win another W. It doesn't even matter at this point. I was literally having discussions in this same, well, even way before this, but just having live discussions with people about PlayStation not putting the games on the Switch. There was even people arguing that would never even happen, and now look what happened. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You know Gamesters always right in this community. Make sure you guys subscribe. Become a member if you want. Like I said, doesn't really matter to me as long as you guys come here and watch these videos. Take care, guys. Peace out.